Good afternoon, folks. I just wanted to grab a quick shot of the driveway before it snows so you can see what we're working with. New for this season is this extended section of the driveway that's got 3/4 crushed stone. So I wanted to get some footage of it so you can see what it looks like without the snow on top. And I'll shuffle the cars around so they're not in the way. And we'll plow it with a different kind of plowing edge, a round plowing edge made of pipe. So next shot you'll see will be switching to the following day or even the day after. Good morning, friends. All right, today we've got some snow and we're going to be using the Craftsman 7400 Pro Series. And what you are tuned in to see here is, let me get this wiped off, this plow edge. So we got a round plow edge we're going to test out today and see how well it does on the gravel driveway, which I probably took a shot of previously without snow. So the snow here is light and fluffy, probably about 2 to 3 inches on the ground. Let's see if we can get this thing started, cleaned off and started. Yeah. And oh, the other thing we'll be testing too is these chains. Let me get a better shot of that. These chains on super wide tires. These are ATV chains on a 13-inch wide tire. I've never used this combination before, so we'll see how well they do in the snow. Typically, I use agricultural tires and chains for the ice. All right, stand by. All right, we're around the front. Seems to do all right with the chains in the snow. I'm gonna do the paved part of the driveway first, just because that makes more sense to clear that, and then we'll move on to the gravel driveway portion. All right, let me get you set up here. Alright, so closing thoughts, observations here. I think it did pretty well. I definitely still see rocks in the snow piles, right? So I don't think we eliminated that completely. If we look down here on the plow, there's rocks in here. So I think it helped the situation, although I haven't tried using a straight blade in this new gravel that I have, 3/4 crushed stone I mean. So I suppose that the round blade helps. It doesn't completely eliminate picking up the stones though. So obviously it's a maintenance item, this type of driveway, and I'll have to take care of that when the snow passes. Chains did well. I didn't really have an issue with the wide tires and the chains, so no problems there that I can see. I mean, I'm sure I spun more, but I don't have the longer rods right now to put wheel weights in there. That's a really deep rim. I have wheel weights, cast iron ones, but I don't have the rods. I have to go buy those and add more weight. That's always the answer. Just add more weight. I don't know if you guys heard it, but the engine doesn't run so well these days. It's a Kohler 7000 series, also known as the newer Kohler Courage, and it's the same engine. I never liked it. I will continue to use it though until I find a replacement. Maybe a Vanguard, we'll see. Oops. But other than that, did pretty good. Oh, we'll just check the, if we walk over to the pavement, it did pretty good with the pavement too. No issues there. So it scraped down pretty good. This was just light fluffy powder. It might be a little different if it's wet snow, but it did the end of the driveway pretty well. This is typically how I clear my driveway. I don't clear it straight down to pavement ever. It gets plenty of sunlight if the sun comes out, and the rest of this will just melt. So end of driveway was wet snow, and it cleared that no problem. So overall, I'm pretty happy. I think I'll leave it on there for this season and continue. And then pick up all my stones and put them back in the driveway in the springtime. Thanks for watching, guys.